that lady is. The question still stands. What have you done to reproduce the black man? Now, the brother was talking about me getting the knowledge and being sparked by Elijah Muhammad, which I admire, and on my way of seeking myself, and I have found Elijah Muhammad, but he has not thirst my soul's quench. You know, he hasn't quenched my thirst of my soul. He has never quenched. My knowledge surpasses Elijah Muhammad's and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. My knowledge surpasses this. They are not teaching you the metaphysics. They're teaching you the physics. They're teaching you about physicality. You know, they're not teaching you the metaphysical. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach you anything about your soul and the afterlife and things of those such things. They're political, and that's okay. I'm in agreement in a lot of things that they teach, but I've not found my knowledge or found myself through them. My knowledge I found in the jungle and activating myself. And so a lot of the knowledge that I found, because they speak a lot of truth, I have found it a different way and came back and agreed with them and even posted them and reposted certain things that they were saying. But in totality, those brothers cannot even touch me. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan, what he teaches cannot touch what I teach. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you know, he's a great man. Do not even get me wrong. I love to hear him talk. He's a great speaker, but he's not teaching you anything about the metaphysical understanding of the black man and him being God. I respect Clarence X more than I respect Clarence X, the Honorable Teacher Clarence X of the 5% Nation, more than I would give credit to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because, well, not the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but the Louis Farrakhan, because Louis Farrakhan is very wise, Elijah Muhammad was very wise, and I think that they got their understandings from Islam. You understand? And this is my understanding of it. And they got their understanding from Farr, you know what I'm saying, Allah. So I really don't, I like the 5% Nation. The more I tune into nature, the more what the 5% Nation is saying, which is, you know, Clarence X. Hey, she chewing on something. I don't know what it is. Hey, the more Clarence X is respect, I highly respect his understanding, but even him, his teachings were so far ahead of him that when he taught it, he did not teach it correctly, and his followers are not a great replica or a great reflection of those teachings. When I look at the 5% Nation and the mathematics, there are certain things that you know, I come into disagreement with because of the liberty of what's going on and how they choose to live their life. When you look at the liberty, then you can see, like, okay, you know, give me, and I will have it regardless, because I'm going to have it, and I've shown you what it would look like if you give me the opportunity to do what I wanted upon this planet. You would see the liberty of what I was doing. So when you will continue to see what I'm doing, because I'm building. Trust me, you just don't see it. You can't see it, because if you've seen it, you can destroy it. So it's being built without you seeing it. What I'm building, you can't see. When I'm building, you will never be able to see, because if you could see it, you would try to destroy it. And you can't, it's indestructible. You can't see what I'm building. But when you look at what the person has built, and you look at the people, his people, and you look at what they stand for, and you look at what they're doing with their life, it means nothing. It's all meaningless. You say, oh, peace, God, 5% Nation, what the mathematics of the day, and then they turn around and smoke a cigarette. Bruh, come on. You turn around and, you know what I'm saying, you do all this dumb shit. You got these rappers, oh, I'm God, and they turn around and praise money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't serve two masters. You can't be God and serve the white man. You can't do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that ain't full mathematics. Now, do I respect the mathematics? Absolutely, I respect the mathematics, but the mathematics is not all ends all. So what I've done is I myself have created the 5 sciences for knowledge of self. And I do respect the 5% Nation and the Honorable Clarence X, you know what I'm saying? Because I find that Clarence X was on point. I love hearing his knowledge. I love his food for my soul. I feel like he tapped into a lot of good frequencies But when it comes to me, I am the Messiah of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally the walking Jesus of today, the walking Christ of today, of today's time and place, as it is. So when you're watching me, you're watching something greater than the Louis Farrakhan or the or Elijah Muhammad or any prophet before me. You are watching right now. You are listening to something greater than these things, and these things are very great. What's happened? Stop. You can't be doing that while mommy's doing that. You was wrong. Okay? So, you know, like I said, the Clarence X bill was beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he teaches is what I am. The carbonation of the real 5%ers, to be all the way real and all the way 100 with you when it comes to the knowledge of the honorable teacher Clarence X. Carbonation is the true 5%ers. When it comes to Islam, carbonation is the true Muslims. When it comes to Christianity, carbonation is the true Christians. Carbonation is the true Buddhists. Carbonation is the true, of all religions, is the true Christ consciousness. So carbonation, and I am the true prophet. So you have to realize I am supposed to be hated. I'm supposed to be, but in this return of the Christ, we will reign. And the devil time is up. As it is spoken in Revelation, it will be locked away. Satan will be locked away for a certain amount of time, and there will be peace upon the earth. Period. I'm telling you who I am. You could say I'm tripping all you want. You could say we're confused. If you see confusion, it's because you're confused. Look at what you don't study the knowledge. You look at us. You don't study the knowledge. Look at who confused. You study me through a third party. Who's confused? You or me? You study me through a third party and say that we're confused when you're studying us through a confusion. You are studying us through the concepts of someone's mind, and most of the time never even met us, or someone that is sick within themselves, running from themselves, and you make judgment upon us and measure your judgments upon what you heard, that you heard. Never have walked with me, never have talked with me yourself, never have experienced me yourself, never had been around me yourself. You make judgment. You are the confusion, and you see confusion because you are that confusion. You are the confusion. You know me and learn me through third party. You have not taken the time and sat and listened to my lessons. You have not taken the time and sat and understood. You never tried to understand. And in the Bible, in Matthew 7, it says, judge not that ye shall be judged, before the same measurements you have used to judge someone else, those measurements from the laws of the universe will be used to judge you. But you sit and judge me. You make a judgment or come to a conclusion about me without using proper measurements to do so. So your perception means nothing to me because you cannot judge soundly. You cannot use the proper measurements to mathematics to judge me, and anyone that has done the mathematics, the proper mathematics to judge me will find themselves. Anybody has done the proper mathematics to judge me and truly see what is it about this brother, they will find themselves. They will start to say, God damn it, I agree with him. God damn it, he is right. God damn it, that brother is on point. Anybody that does an unbiased judgment on me and doesn't make a decision about me without proper measurements, without unbiased measurements, without he said, she said, with just going to listen to the brother, going to study his knowledge, taking the time and not trying to get some instant gratification about what he is. You just quick, oh, here's the story, and then you have a judgment about him. You don't know nothing. And the same measurements you use to measure to judge me will be the measurements being used to judge, I guarantee you. So be careful how you judge your brother. Why do you try to judge me? You couldn't judge me if you tried. You couldn't judge me if you tried. Your heart is not pure enough to even see me. You can't see me. You can only see yourself. And everything you say about me is nothing but a reflection of you. and you have not used the proper judgments. You have hit your gavel without the whole discovery package. And that's the judge that you are, and that's the measurements that you use to judge. So therefore, universal law says that that same measurements that you use to judge upon me and come to a conclusion about me is the same judgment you would use. You might just see me in a video and say, I don't like the way he's talking. I don't like his attitude. Da, 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 da. So I have a judgment about him. But you don't know where the attitude comes from. You don't know what the brother's talking about. You don't know his frustrations. You don't know what he's trying to do. You don't know his heart. So therefore, you must not judge. Judge not that ye shall be judged. The same measurement you use, like I said, is going to be used to judge you. And now people creating fake pages, wanting to speak to the God, but that they refuse to answer this question. This question is the kryptonite. What's
Peace.
going on?
Peace. No arguing.
It's not an argument. Answer the question.
So but this is the thing though. I answered the question how I want to answer the question, not the answer that you want to receive.
I asked the question.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What have you done to reproduce for the black man?
The woman has done everything to
you,
yo, bro.
You personally. What have you done personally? Personally, you. Say I have done this, because it's a question pointed to each individual woman. I'm asking you, what have you done to reproduce the black man?
So after I answer this question, you gonna let me finish talking?
No, answer the question.
After I answer this question, so
this is the question, man.
I have reproduced children for the man. I have helped the man. I have helped the man. I have helped them do work. You have to understand that it's not just about. You gotta realize this. This is the thing, though, right? Yes, I did. I helped done a lot of things.
Okay,
but this
so
is the
when
thing
you reproduce the children for the man, did you reproduce it for him or the system?
For him, like that's what I'm saying. You listen. Listen to this. You ask a question and then try to ask another.
I got high life. I got to get her out of here. I got to make sure that she don't get back on. We got to block her because she's impossible, bro. We're not even going back and forth with you, bro. The fuck is she talking about, bro? I'm not even going back and forth with you anymore, bro.
So my question is, why?
No. You don't ask the question. Answer the question at hand. What have you done to reproduce for the black man?
What have I done? I've kept our family together.
Okay, wait. So you still with a black man right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, is that black man working for Babylon?
No, we have our own business.
Oh my God. So your own business is not working for Babylon? Bruh, do you not understand that the EIN number is nothing but the government saying that they are in on your business and you're working for their system?
No, I understand that we are working.
So you cannot say you own your own business, because your own business is actually working for the government. You are working for the system. If your man is working for the system, then what you're reproducing is everything that you're doing, you're reproducing for the white man. Do you understand that?
I understand that, yeah.
Okay, so my question to you again, what have you done to reproduce for the black man? Nothing.
What you mean nothing?
Nothing.
What have you done?
The man seems to be black, but he is working for the system, and he is not in his highest self. I'm talking about the black man as God, the black man, not this man that works. You and him work for the white man, for the system. You are still working for the white man, and you know it. And you have not reproduced. And when the time comes and God asks you, what have you done? You can say, this is what I did. And he's going to say, you did everything you did in vain. Everything you done was in vain, because you did not reproduce your most high for the most high. And this is something that you need to listen to and listen to right now, because it's a warning to you in this day. What have you done to reproduce for the black man and not the white man?
But what have the black man done for the black woman?
The black man doing right now is giving you knowledge of self. And that's the greatest thing anybody can tell you is the truth. I'm doing for you right now is giving you divine knowledge of self as the black man. So wake you up into what you really are. To teach you what you are. That's the key to becoming whatever greatness that we ever become is knowledge of self. That is the very stem and the very seed to our acts, our black excellence. It's to get knowledge of self. First and foremost, we must have knowledge of self. So I'm giving you knowledge of self. The black man himself right now in your face, right now is trying to reprogram you and your husband so that y'all can be coming to the kingdom.
But you down black women a lot.
Like, no. I down the women that work for the system and that keep perpetuating the system's agenda. You are one of them. And of course I down you. Of course I down you. I down the man that does it.
You never down the black man. You always down the black woman.
The black man needs to listen because he needs to lead. There's no sense of downing him because he has enough downing. He's the most disrespected thing. I have to uplift him like you do. He's the most up. He has to be uplifted. I hold you responsible because you're here to help him. You're here to help me. You're here to help me help him. Of course.
We're here to help each other.
No. I just told you. I just told you that you're here to help me help him. I am awoke. You are listening to me. Most of my followers are women. Your job is to wake that black man up. But no, what you want to do is you want to belittle that man. You want to belittle him. You like your man because your man is a bitch. You like him because he's a bitch.
He ain't no bitch.
Not you. I'm talking about the woman out there. I don't know your man. I'm talking about most women out there. They like their man because he's a bitch. It's like the girl that came on live trying to speak for her man. You online speaking for your man. You should not even be talking to me if you was a real woman. You shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be talking. You should have your man call me.
So you want us to just listen and not say nothing?
No,
that's all you want.
What I say, and especially if you have a man, you ain't supposed to be on the phone with me. Well, if you don't have a man, that's different.
He ain't around.
You see, that's disrespect. You ain't supposed to be on the phone with no other man. What I'm telling you is that alone, if you have a man, you ain't supposed to be on the phone with me. You're supposed to share this with him. He was here, baby.
But your wife be on the phone with other men, so.
No, she don't. My wife never be on the phone with other men. You have never caught one of my women on the phone with a man. She don't even allow it. I don't allow it. You don't speak to another man. You don't look at another man. Don't touch another man's hand. What are you talking about? Don't be on the phone with another man. You ain't never caught my wife on the phone with another man.
So she don't go on live with dudes?
Absolutely not. Everybody always knows that she said only woman only. I won't allow it. Absolutely not.
All right, so let me get off the phone with you because I don't want to disrespect.
Now show him this and uplift him. Black woman is not God. You bug the fuck out. The black woman is God in the sense that she's here to help God, and she's a part of the component of God. Absolutely. When we say God, we're talking about the ruler of God. We're the ruler. The black man is God. We're the ruler. You understand me? We're the rulers. Our women are here to reproduce us. Help us. Help us be God. Help us be great. And we're together. We are God, no doubt. We make full completion, but the woman has a role. Can't nobody put no root on me, motherfucker. Don't you know who I am? You can't put a root on me. As hell, you can put a root on your goddamn self. You'll fuck around and go crazy trying to put a spell on me. That spell of reversing fire back on you so fast, your head will spin. Now, high life, you're done. I gave you multiple chances. Peace, God.
Chief Rocker, what's up, baby?
You know what it is.
Inspiring hey, I see the black you in here putting them in check, Chief Rocker.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I'm in somewhere where you with your line of work.
Oh yeah. Getting their mind right. Get their mind right. I see you.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask you was just a quick question from what you said earlier. Mm-hmm. And I wrote it, but see, it was better if I asked you personal so you don't think, and people read into messages too hard. And I wanted to just ask you, when you was talking about earlier with the women and demons and sex demons, right? My question to you was, so when you say, and I see how you do things, bruh, you the chief. You handle your business how you handle your business. I'm not questioning that. However, I am saying how you handle your business, and when you have your wives now, prior to your wives before that you have now, is that considered sex demons on the women part?
What you mean?
Okay, so you have your wives now, and at the end of the day, before you had them, you had other wives. Am I correct?
That's a fact.
Okay, now my question to you, bro, is me asking.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of women, all our women are broken. All our women got sex demons. All our men got sex demons. We're healing through it. We're healing through it, definitely.
But the women, man, the women, because of the stripping, you know, and the revealing of their body
attention
to get likes on Instagram.
And I'm not knowing how to,
And I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm against that. You get what I mean? Because I'm more intellect, right? So what turns me on about a woman, right? Because there's 3 reasons you can marry a woman: for her knowledge, her wealth, and her beauty, right? So that's how I look at things. However, you understand, for a woman to do the things that they do, they go on social media, they shake their butt for likes, they have all these followers, and then, you know, so I did, you know, wanted to ask that question, man. I ain't gonna hold you up.
But look, I'm gonna say this to you, God. A woman don't got knowledge.
Okay.
Only man got knowledge.
Okay.
When you talking to a woman and she got a knowledge, she got that from a man.
Okay.
Only man hold knowledge. The woman is the wisdom. She's the act of that knowledge. So when you say a woman's knowledge, you got to understand. When you see her shaking her ass, she only doing what she was told. A woman is lost in the white man's dream, in the white man's scheme. Okay. So she is only doing what she poisoned to do, just like a black man. A black man under the false knowledge of self can only move in a way that makes him look like a devil. But you must forgive him, knowing that he is possessed with the white man's scheme and dream. And that's why we must educate each other to understand that we are gods. You feel me? And that we are the number one. You feel me?
Okay. So is it safe to say, right? Earlier, you with me, Brody?
Yeah, I'm with you, God.
Okay. So earlier, when you were saying something too about younger women, right? However, at the end of the day, I do myself, you know, like a younger woman, right? And for various reasons. When I say young, I'm not talking no.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
18,
we're talking
19,
about.
no. That's a man. So yeah. So at the end of the day, and it is true. You're able to give them a different output. You're able to give them a different. They are, you know, they attract more. When I say that, they follow your lead more. You understand? They're more willing to listen. You get what I mean? They don't think they know it all. Whereas the sister, you know what I mean, that be compatible to such of my age, which is, you know, I'm 40. So at the end of the day, where it's like, oh, I've been through this, I've been through that, you know? And that's something, you know, I'll be wanting to hear. Huh?
Yeah. You're dealing with white supremacy with her.
Okay. Yeah.
You dealing with the white man. When you dealing with a woman's mind that's against you and against you being king and God, you dealing with the white man and your woman. I'm serious. You dealing with the concepts of the thoughts of the white man possessed in your woman. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to look at it as such. You cannot look at that woman as the container. You have to look at the man that possesses her.
Right.
There's always a man you against. You never, when you look at a woman, you're only dealing with her. You're only dealing with a man.
Right.
She can only reflect back a man. That's all a woman can do.
Right.
So you can't look at her and argue with her. You have to realize, like, I'm arguing with a man.
Right.
You can't argue with men. You can't argue with men. You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I could dig it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, though, I wanted to ask you those questions. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, one thing, man, when they created this motherfucking Instagram and this whole social media, people hide behind this shit. They say so much shit, man. I swear. A lot of you motherfuckers, man, ooh, boy, a lot of you motherfuckers need to be hung from a cliff. You understand me? A lot of them, because they hiding behind this shit, man. So in a way, I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of niggas in the '90s probably was the motherfuckers that was in the house or going down the school hallways just quiet, doing what you're supposed to do. You understand? So when this came,
the cowards an outlet.
Yes, it does, man. And I'm talking about it, man. So I understand.
You know the era we came from. You know the era we came from. Slapboxing.
Chief, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gave these jokers an outlet. Look, they talking. And it's like, well, and you called a couple of people out behind these, you know, that's behind them computer gangsters, and not near one of them stepped up. Not near one. But then they use the excuse, oh, I don't wanna, oh, this, I don't wanna do that. Yo, the man asked you just to meet him. Have a conversation with him. You ask, just have a conversation with him then. If you this, you that, you people talk all this behind this, that, and the third. You know what the young boys say this day? Drop your addy, man. Drop your address, man. I dropped mine. Come on and see me. Drop your addy, man. You understand? So look, man, I'm gonna leave you on that, man. It's always great talking to you, brother. I told you, send me a P.O. box or something, bro. I've been told you that. You know, and I'll get you some clothes out, man, from Work of Arts, bro.
All right,
I told
so
you
look,
that, man.
hit my inbox. I got an addy now. You heard?
Okay. I will do so. I got you, bro. Yeah. All right. Peace, bro.
Peace.
Stay up. One.
See, I'm blocking everybody being negative. Everybody being negative, you gonna see the thank you screen. I'm gonna show you the thank you screen. Babe, talk to them real quick. What you doing? What you doing? Talk to them real quick. What you doing here? I'm gonna have my wives talk to you. You're right. They only got jokes, no knowledge. Talk to them. I like you doing that here. I just gotta drop my pot. You heard? I just gotta drop my pot. And then I'm gonna go back to the bill just real quick, and I'm gonna be right back. He said yes, now. Huh? I wanna hear you. He said yes, now. How you feel about what I was saying? About black women.
I feel like that's real. I feel like coming from Babylon and being in our lower self and like being taught how to like go against our husbands. It's like a hard reality for a woman to like digest in this day and time, because it makes a woman, like when you tell a woman that, it makes her it could make her feel inferior when she doesn't like embrace who she is and understand her role as a woman. And it's not so much of feeling inferior, because when you look at your husband, you should be looking at yourself. Like you should feel like you're one with him, not somebody that's under him, that's being a slave and being submissive to him, and just, you know what I'm saying? That's not like a healthy perspective. The healthy perspective is that you're building with your husband. Like that's you see. So at the end of the day, I mean,
why would you want a dominant man?
Why wouldn't you want a dominant man,
wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you want a man with knowledge of self? Why wouldn't you want your husband to lead you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you?
Why would you want a man that's dominant, that's strong? Why would you want to reproduce with anything?
I think every woman wants a strong man. It's just like what you said. It's like in the woman's mind, you're dealing with the white man before you even dealing with her. Like, she no longer exists. It's not even her you're talking to. It's the system. It's the system.
She's a container for consciousness. But who's the consciousness?
A lower self, European consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And it isn't until the woman realizes that.
She has to have the ability to want to do it.
Exactly. And realizing it and taking control over herself so that she doesn't allow herself to become a debilitation onto the black man. And it took me, some experience to like understand certain things about a man's nature and everything like that, because we're not taught that. And to some degree, I still struggle with it because it's like it's like I do have dominant energy, and it's been generations that has been going against the very essence of who we are. The only difference with me is that even if I fail, I still get up and try to do the right thing. Like, I still push forward to do the right thing no matter what, because I know that it's bigger than me having dominant energy. Like, it's bigger than that. Like, we have a whole world, a whole nation full of people that's oppressed mentally, and it's not because of someone else. It's because we choose to oppress ourselves. Like, we literally choose to oppress ourselves, and it's only because we don't have
lack of knowledge.
Exactly. We don't have the knowledge. And
if somebody, that's what makes me powerful. I have the knowledge. We powerful.
Right.
Carbonation powerful because we have the key.
Right. And black people, well, melanated people are so in denial and so traumatized to the point where when they do come into the knowledge, or they do find Chief, they question him, or they trying to put up what they know against, or pit against what they know, and it's like, dang, like, just get out of your own way already. Like, just get out of your own way and apply the knowledge to your life. Like, I don't understand what's so hard to understand about the things that we teach, because it's literally like the fundamental knowledge of what we need to live a righteous life, and it's not complicated. Like, the European, like, y'all rather go to college and y'all rather be nurses and all this extra stuff and boggle your mind with like subjects that don't even matter, that you can't even figure out, that you have to sit in a tutor for 8 hours out of a day and still don't get it when you go, you know what I'm saying, and consume your life in a prison. Like, you consume yourself in a prison. I just think that's like backwards. To me, it's backwards. It's like, you rather live in a prison than be free, literally. But it's like, anybody who pits themselves against divine knowledge itself, your knowledge will lead you to his wisdom. And at the end of what Babylon is, like, when Babylon comes to an end, it's not gonna be pretty, and you're not gonna be happy with yourself. You're not gonna be happy with the decisions you made, because all of that, when Babylon fall, all of that is gonna cross your mind. And then you're gonna be like, damn, I had a whole teacher, like, he was teaching me. He dedicated his whole life to teaching me. Multiple people at that dedicated their whole life to teaching me, and I just completely turned a blind eye to it. Now look at me. I'm perishing. I have no resources. I have nothing for myself. I don't even have the opportunity to apply the knowledge to my life no more.
It's funny that people tell us we're going to perish, but it's like, you're not doing the will of God, so you're going to perish. You working for the devil, for the Lord self. So that means you're going to perish.
And they are perishing.
They are perishing.
We have health. We have health, you know, mentally and physically. This journey, being on a spiritual journey, because we're overcoming generational curses and debilitations in our astrological programmings and stuff. You know, at times, spiritual journey is not a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be stressed the fuck out. You're going to lose weight. You're going to cut your hair off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through the kundalini.
Generational curses.
But at the end of it, we still have the health. We still have our health. And y'all are still sick. Y'all still taking medications. Y'all still going to the doctor. You still getting the flu. You still getting the cold. Like, I don't even remember the last time I really got sick for real. You know what I'm saying? Being inside carbonation. You see what I'm saying? So it's about the mentality. It's about your mind and how your mind is processing information and the decisions.
What have you reproduced for the black man?
Well, I produced a child for the black man.
Alijah, one of the most beautiful babies in the world.
You know, I produced another wife for the black man. And then I'm also producing art for the black man and articulating the knowledge for the black man so that other people could understand for their black mans. And then I'm also
helping other black women.
Right, helping other black women understand for their husbands and their children. And I put me on the verge of reproducing another child for the black man. And
you might be pregnant.
Shit.
We might be pregnant, y'all. So we no.
It's been I've produced enough for the space and time as long as I've been on this journey.
Yeah, of course. But you're gonna reproduce more.
Absolutely.
And you're willing to reproduce more. Appreciate you. I appreciate your service, black man.
People like use a comb.
Use their mind. Use your mind. So listen, like I said, man, when the Most High decided to come into humanity, and humanity is an avatar for the Most High, or for Source to experience its creation through. That's why we are the Most High consciousness in this plane. Because, and we rule this plane because we are God. God created this plane and then created a being and breathed himself in itself into the human so that it can experience its self subjectively and then experience in this world and do all kind of things and just experience in the pleasures of its world and be here. And it did that through the black man. The black man has ruled for mighty long time. You know what I'm saying? And the black woman, like it stated, the black woman is the rest of the black man. It's a two-part component. You feel what I'm saying? But the man is the ruler and the woman is the helpmate. The woman is helping him reproduce like nature, helping him experience himself, helping him understand himself. The woman is there to help you. Someone in the chat said something very important. I don't know who you are. I'd like to give you a shout out. You said, without the woman, there's no understanding. That is a fact. And I wanted to get into that. Without the woman, there is no understanding. Whew. Wow, that was deep. Whoever you are, let me know so I could shout you out. Without the woman, there is no understanding. Damn, that's deep. That's fucking deep as shit. Because women are wisdom and women are love. And it's through wisdom and it's through woman that we understand who we are. That's so important to understand, y'all. It's so important to understand the importance of a woman. Because a woman, you give her something so that you can figure yourself out and understand who you are. So the woman brings understanding and wisdom. So it's so important. I was going to get into this after I got into your ass. I was about to get into this. Without the woman, I don't know who said that. I don't know if they left. There is no understanding. So the man who is the ruler uses the woman to understand knowledge of self, wisdom, because the woman is the act of his knowledge. Knowledge without action is dead. So the man needs the woman to show him himself and for him to experience himself through. So let us be clear of this, that the woman is just as important as the man. But I just wanted to get that out first because the woman represents wisdom. And now I want to empower the woman. I have to G-check y'all real quick.
It was like, oh my God, G.
Okay, so the man God has created man and woman for God to understand himself through. So God understands himself through nature. God understands himself through experience, through his 5 senses, and God understands himself through his woman. His woman reflects him back to himself so that he can understand and have knowledge of self. Without his woman, he cannot have knowledge of self, neither can he reach his full capacity of understanding who he is or as God. So it's very important that we understand that woman, right? The woman is made to reflect man to himself. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. No. No, there will be no matriarch. There will be no matriarch. There will only be men that are feminine, that are in tune with their femininity, that will rule. There will never be a matriarch. Forget it. Forget that. Okay? You don't want to let rule. No, there will not be no matriarch. There will only be man rule. Man and woman together. King and queen. Chief and chieftess. And chieftesses. But chief. So, listen to me very close. Because we're about to come to an end of this and I'm going to move forward. Man, woman is used to understand love. Women are made so that you can understand love, which comes from femininity. You cannot have understanding without woman. Woman hold, yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm about to take a nap. Yeah, I got to recharge. Women don't rule behind the scenes. Women are there to reproduce you. So say if I am man, I am God. I am without woman, I cannot know self. I cannot know knowledge of self. Because when I give the woman something, the woman reproduces something to me to let me know who I am. She allows me to experience myself so that I know who I am. Without the woman, I can't know who I am. So God is incomplete in a man without the woman. So therefore, woman and man together make God. It's to help help God understand himself. So women are love. Women are love. Love is understanding. Women are wisdom. Through wisdom we have understanding. So women represent love. Man represents intellect, mind. Woman represents love. And it's through the woman that we get our wisdom and understanding of self. And that is what she's made for. If you are the lower self, your woman will only show you that you ain't shit. Because the women of today, look at them, they're broken. They only showing you that you not shit. It's through them we understand. It's through what women are doing that we understand what we're doing is wrong. So whatever the woman is doing, she's only reflecting back to you what you are. She can only reflect back to you what you are. So when you're talking to a woman and you're arguing with her, you're not arguing with her, you're arguing with the man that programmed and that filled her with the mind that she has. And she's only reflecting back tenfold of what the man have given her. So you are not arguing with a woman, you're arguing with another man. You're arguing with the white man, the system from which she got her consciousness from. So the woman can only reflect back to you what you are. If you are a divine man, and you have a woman who is empty, and she is raised by you, she is there to show you who you are. As she is filled with you, after many years, she will reflect you and show you who you are. So you get knowledge of self through your woman. You get knowledge of self through nature. Same thing with nature. The way we treat nature is a reflection of to ourselves, to understand ourselves. Man cannot understand existence without studying nature. The study of nature is science. That's how we understand reality, and that's how we understand ourselves, by studying nature. Nature and woman are one. Woman and nature are one. Woman, nature, body. It goes like that. It goes woman, it goes nature, woman, body. The body is here for you to understand self through. Then the woman. The woman is here to understand self through. Then nature. Nature is to be studied to understand self through. So you have to understand this is the format of how we understand life. And woman is nature. Woman does the same thing nature does. She's the human form of nature. Woman is the human form of nature. You plant a seed in her, it grows, she reproduces. In nature, you plant the seed in it, it nutrients, it grows, it reproduces. The same thing the earth does. That's why they say the piece of the gods and earth, because the woman is like the earth. She reproduces whatever you give her. Only to teach you and reflect you back to yourself for knowledge of self. So it's through our woman and nature that we understand as men what frequency we are vibrating on. If we love ourselves as men, then we treat our woman good. We treat nature good. We're in love with nature. We're in love with our woman. We appreciate our woman and we appreciate nature. There's no way you can hate your woman and love yourself. There's no way you can belittle your woman and love yourself. You must put your woman on a pedestal if you're on a pedestal. So therefore, you must uplift your woman in every way and tell her how beautiful and have an admiration for your woman to say that you truly love yourself. You must admire nature and never harm nature and never touch nature in the wrong way. You must never harm your woman. You must never touch her in the wrong way. You understand me? But see, today, our woman has been programmed by the system and she's against you. So you get your woman with a program already. And a man is supposed to get a woman empty. He's supposed to get a woman with no program so that she can truly give him knowledge of self by reflecting him to himself. Whatever you put in a woman, she becomes, and she reflects that self back to you when she speaks. It's like your child. When you look at your child, she reproduces your child. What does your child do? Your child shows you who you are. Children show you who you are. And it's through your children, it's a reflection of who you, that's what your wife is. The wife reproduces the reflection of you. And when you look at your children, you see you as a man. You say, damn, look at me. You know yourself better because you're children. You get to see a different perspective of yourself through your children. And then you have love. You have understanding through your children, for which your wife produces. If your wife gives you another wife, your wife shows you who you are through the other wife, another perspective, because when you deal with the other wife, you're going to get another reflection of yourself, a different reflection of yourself because of chemistry. You have a different reflection of yourself through the other wife. You get to see a different part of yourself reflected through this wife than you do with this wife. And it's all for knowledge of self. So the woman represents love. The man represents mind, intellect. So don't be discouraged, woman. It's just that you have to let go of the program of Babylon and take on the divine knowledge of self. But you have to fight the enemy within yourself first before you can say, I'm going to have a man. And then a man has to be educated to carbonation and the divine knowledge of master teacher. You feel what I'm saying? Right. You're right, TLB. Tori said he beats her, which we knew. Okay. So Tori said, he said, she said. That's who you are. You are a naysayer. A naysayer is someone that said he said, she said, but you wasn't there, so you don't know. So why are you spreading rumors? Why are you spreading gossip? He said, she said. why are you the one spreading gossip? The holographic universe is a fact, but it is also missing in understanding. Quantum physics is a fact. You could say holographic universe is a theory, but quantum physics is a fact. The observer's effect is a fact. Peace, Spaz. Peace, God. Tired right now, huh? My wives is feeling my energy. Because we so in tune with nature. Nature is like chill.
Damn, I didn't think you was gonna add me. What's up, bro?
I got you, God. Peace.
Peace.
Peace to the gods.
I'm just now tuning in with you, for this past week. I don't really know too much. I just know it's all positive vibes. You know, I fuck with it. I don't know. I'm having a little decipher about if I would move out there. You know, I probably wouldn't because I enjoy driving flashy cars, and I don't know if that'd be in y'all belief or anything like that.
So you enjoy driving flashy cars?
Yeah.
So you choose material things over spirituality. What is your car going to do when nature comes and destroys it? And there's floods. What can your car float? Can it fly?
Probably not.
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
So why are you enjoying that over knowledge of self and building something that will last in the long run? You can't take your car to the afterlife.
Right.
You're taking your soul and your mind with you, so you might as well, freshen your mind up. That should be more of an enjoyment than a fast car. But who am I to tell you not to enjoy a fast car? Do it until you can't do it no more. Do it till you're over it. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that you hurry up and get over it so you realize it's not fun no more and you find something else. Because at one point I used to like fast cars and stuff.
Yeah, and I had read about you. I just did a little Googling and shit, and I seen maybe you had posted it was like a 10-year lapse of how your transformation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on your page. Yeah. And you had like a BMW and shit.
Yeah, I used to have motorcycles. I used to have fast cars. And I did it too. It was like it wasn't fulfilling my soul. Like, damn, I'm doing this shit, but I'm not. Something is off. Something ain't right. Like, this is not fulfilling me. You know what I mean? Right. And I realized I was a spiritual guru. And I was like, damn, that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. It was hard, you know what I mean? But I figured that out.
Right. That's what's up. I hopefully will be there soon. I'm a spiritual person. My grandma's very spiritual, so it's just around me, like, to be in that type of environment. But definitely, I'm definitely going to change my mindset on that now that I have someone else's input.
I got you, God.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Peace. All right, so I'm gonna take one more caller after. All right, so look, that's enough right now because I gotta put some of this on YouTube, and it's time for us to take a nap. I want to reflect with my wives and my wisdoms, and just sit here and talk to them and feel their energy, and and reflect, and recharge. So, and then we gonna build again as I randomly come online. Feel me? With that being stated, I love myself. Peace, guys.